Welcome to the adventures of Grandple Krap. My god, what an adventure I've had between episodes. So I went back to the swamp to go and grab all of the items that I missed in the episode yesterday. Mainly because I wanted to... Was that the episode yesterday? Oh, that was right, yeah, because of course we beat the Leech Lord and then we went on to the Dragon God. But I went back to go and get all the items that I missed because there were a shitload of them just lying around. So, oh god, it's doing it again. Oh, it's okay, I think we're fine. So one of the items I got was this mighty fine thing that was apparently in a big nest of slugs that I genuinely started whacking just to see if it did something. You know, I thought it might be a good way to farm up souls or whatever. Turns out a giant fuck-off sword fell out of it. Everyone told me that it was roughly in the area. I didn't know you had to whack all the big slugs for that, so that worked out pretty well. On the platform after that, I think there were also some souls as well. Speaking of which, I started crunching souls to be able to get the abilities ready to... to get enough levels to be able to use this thing, assuming we do want to use it, that is. And then I figured, you know what, no, we'll start the episode off by crunching the souls instead, rather than me just sit here and start the episode with a ridiculous amount of souls, because we've got a lot in our backpack that have a really good amount. So I cleared all of the swamp as well, by the way. I went back, there was a Black Phantom that spawned in that also had like a meat cleaver, or a similar weapon anyway. Quite close to the starting zone. I went back and unlocked the shortcut, which turns out we actually weren't far off of being able to unlock. It was like adjacent to the Leech Lord fight as well. So I've gone ahead and got that one too. Not that it matters now, of course, because we can get the Arkstone, but I went and got every item on there. The only thing I missed was a little island that was surrounded by big, horrible monsters. The tall versions of the horrible rat creatures. I decided not to fight those. I don't know what item's there. If it's worth it, I'll go back and get it. But not being able to roll against enemies that I also already don't know how to dodge is more than I could be bothered to do. Let's put it that way anyway. Oh, wow, look at the stats on this thing. So it's got an S scaling in faith, that is, right? And then we need 24 faith to be able to wield it. Jesus. But apparently this thing, and apparently our other weapon we were using, has special effects. So this one, for example, as it says, the blue crystal blaze is composed only of light, so it's impossible to block with a shield. So this apparently ignores all armor. And then our meat cleaver, that I didn't even know this was the case, has the... it has like a lifesteal effect to it, which is quite cool. Somebody in the comment section said 1%. I didn't go and look up exact numbers. But you know what? I'm going to take your word for it. And if that is the case, it's actually pretty decent. Oh, I see this weapon's really light if it's made of light. Yeah, quick burden, 15 out of 52, because this is a sword made of light. I was going to say our rolls seem a lot more snappy, and I guess that's why. Anyway, I was going over here to the Miracle Guys, despite the fact I haven't leveled up Faith yet. Right, let's go ahead and see if... I don't know if we can get enough levels to be able to equip this, bearing in mind that... bearing in mind that... Or is it 24 faith? Bear in mind, we only went up to 16 faith to be able to use the meat cleaver. It's going to be bloody close, though. 24. Okay, we got up to 20. Well, we're basically at 21. We could crunch one of those souls that we have from one of the bosses. What did I say? What did we get yesterday? We got the Dragon God soul. I'm going to quickly Google what that transmutes into. If it's just... Honestly, if it's just magic... I could be tempted to crunch that. Dragon God Soul. I have a feeling I looked this up yesterday, didn't I? Oh, well, sorry. I should have done this. Should have done this before I started things. Oh, right, the other thing as well. The weapon yesterday, the Dragon Bone Smasher, I think it was called. That is apparently only available if we're on the right world tendency, which, of course, we aren't. We need to defeat all bosses or do some online stuff, and we obviously can't do the online stuff. There was a particular order we could beat certain bosses in to... have unlocked that weapon, but it sounds like a lot of effort, especially as a workaround for obviously not having the online mechanics. Oh, look, she turns to face you. Hello, I'm over here now. It's alright. Now I'm over here. No one can keep up with the blistering speeds of Grandple Krap. I might crunch the Dragon God Soul, based purely on the fact that it turns into a bunch of spells. I'm sure there are people screaming at me right now for potentially doing this, but I think... also, let's take some more late moon grass. That's it. Our supplies are now completely gone. Dragon Demon Soul. Oh, God. Am I going to regret this? Maybe.
We are indebted.
Yeah, me too. Just give it a crunch then. Why not? I've got to crunch something. I feel like crunching one of the... We don't need this for anything, do we? This isn't some endgame mechanic that we unlock with this. I'm going to look it up very quickly. Can be traded for the Spell Fireball from Sage Frake, the Spell Firestorm from Yuri the Witch, the Miracle God's Wrath from Saint Urban, or consumed... I know his name is not Saint Urban, but it's just quite funny to me. So that's 20, or it's 26,400 souls. Someone in the comment section says that apparently We can also use it to make the meat cleaver. Weird. Okay, well, let's go ahead and crunch it then. I'm not interested in magic. I am only interested in mighty swords. And ironically, we're going to spend that to get more faith, which in turn gives us access to different magics. Right, there we go. Ah, cool. Okay, that actually worked out pretty well. Even though we can't quite get enough for our weapon, it did mean that we didn't have to, you know, go into the next Arkstone and fight the next big boss in theory, because we've only got the Arc Demons left to fight. We now don't have to go back into this one with almost enough souls for a level up. Sorry, let me get the cursor off the screen there. Right, Man-Eater Archstone. So this is the Cthulhu one, isn't it? It's a creepy Cthulhu level. So I'm expecting something massive with tentacles this time around. Right, let's go ahead and flip this one out. I would assume we're also not too far away from the end of the game, right? Based purely on the fact that... Oh, God, what have we got? Clean Ring or the Regenerator's Ring? I mean, during boss fights, it would probably be better to swap that one out, wouldn't it? For the... Oh, I picked up another ring as well. I actually never checked what it does. I assume that would be better to swap out to the Master's Ring. Raises direct hit damage, lowers other damage. That could be pretty good. But apparently that one is for specifically... You have to get the sweet spot, and then non-sweet spot damage is lowered, which I don't know if that suits me. You got another Thief's Ring. What did I pick up? Oh, was it another Regenerator's Ring? Oh, why would they throw in multiple rings? I guess so you could do levels in a weird order. Alright, in mind then. I'm going to keep my meat cleaver just the way it is. I don't want to affect the sweet spot mechanic. I'm not good enough in this game to do that. Oh, shit. Do we go straight into the boss fight? That would be interesting. Is that a graphical glitch? No, it's a man with a massive fucking skirt. Hello? That's quite cool. I mean, visually, it's obviously very... What are you doing? So one thing I was actually going to guess at was... Is the last part of the game just going to be... Okay. Is the last part of the game just going to be fighting the big bosses now? Because I was thinking earlier, like, when you do Dark Souls 2, when you get the 4 big boss souls, that's barely halfway through the game. But like with Dark Souls 3, assuming you don't do the DLC, when you get the Lords of Cinders, after that point, there's, you know, that's basically it, besides fighting, you know, any optional bosses you fancy, or Arc Dragon Peak, to be fair. But, I mean, it's essentially the end of the game, because then you can go right to the kiln and be done with it. Okay, that was a strange animation. I assume that's our boss that we're fighting then. Oh, there we go. Maybe the last part of all the levels in that case is just fighting these big demons, and then God knows what comes after that. I hope it's not just the end of the game after that stage, because this is going to make for a weird length episode otherwise. I mean, that's assuming I kill all these bosses on the first attempt. You never know. This might end up being a complete shit show. Is this going to be the first Souls game where I have to bash my head against a boss over and over and over until we finally do it? Goodbye, little spider. Alright. Oh, God. Oh, I thought that was the boss then for a second. It's just Zoidberg again. Fuck off, Zoidberg. Oh, fuck off. Look at that damage. Look at that fucking damage as well. Excuse me, I'm still... Great. I take back everything I said about... I love that guy... bear in mind, that fellow just there on the stairs killed us more than the Flame Lurker. Just like to point that out. Brilliant. These guys are just... Oh, you're not going to... I was going to fucking say, you're not going to watch it every single time. Good God. What is that noise? I mean, it's not... besides me complaining, that is. What have we got here? Oh, wait. Hang on. hang on. I actually did use the Nexial Binding as well. When I went back to the swamp to get the Moonlight Greatsword, I was like, fuck this, and left with the Nexial Binding. Because I hate that area that much. We've actually only got 6 Moongrass. Oh, Christ. In hindsight, I should have ground out some more grass before the start of this. Never mind, that's alright. I'm sure we'll be fine. I'm not going to waste it going up here. If we take damage going up here, I will probably just accept the death and go back to the start again. Right, Dr. Zoidberg. Where the fuck are you, you little shit? Right, blast me here so I can hide behind the wall. There we are. Get in there. Kill him dead. Seriously? Please. Slay this man. Slay him. Seriously? Die! Fucking hell. Oh, he dropped something, though, to be fair. What is that you've given me? Fresh spice. Oh, great. I'm actually genuinely just going to stand there with the Regenerator's Ring and let it heal us. Or alternatively, we might get some good health off of this meat cleaver. Obviously, it's not massive. In fact, I can barely tell that changing anything. What is that fucking noise? Is that the boss? Oh, no. Nice. Just keep hitting him. Just never stop. Genuinely never, ever stop. Good shit. Okay. And this must be the final boss fight, right? Okay. This is the end of the Tower of Latria. Let's let our health regenerate a little bit more. God knows what the enemy in here is, though. Apparently a man wearing a big cape. Oh, is that the Is this someone wearing, like, the Xanthus crown? It looks like it, doesn't it? It fucking is. Hello, old monk. Oh, is that what it is? Oh, is that his cape? How strange. What the fuck is even this? Oh, he's got to have multiple forms or something, right? What is this? Okay. Get whacked? Huh. I don't know what I expected, but this wasn't it. Oh. Oh, well, he's got balls. Okay. Never mind. Don't get too ahead of yourself. I was just homing soul mass. Seriously? Brilliant. Great. Was that it? No. Ah! Yeah, sorry, no, that was definitely it. You've earned the silver trophy. I don't get it. Did I do something wrong? Was that actually the... Yeah, Yellow Demon Soul. I guess that was it then, huh? Is that actually the final boss of the area? Hang on. Yellow Demon Soul. Soul of the old demon monk. Yeah, fucking God knows what that was about then. Okay. Bye. I guess that's the end of the area. Alright, there's Tower of Latria. Thank you all for watching. The guy on the stairs killed us more than he did. Just to point it out. I'm going to keep going into faith against my better judgment, just in case... Oh god, we need a lot of souls, don't we? Just in case it ends up... The big Moonlight Greatsword ends up being pretty decent. Right, let's go ahead and give you that. Can we buy... These 12,000 souls genuinely might spend on a Crescent Moongrass. No, I don't want bloody Crescent Moongrass. Is there a better shop? No interest. No, not in your shit. What about Filthy Man? I bet he sells something. Right. Excuse me, I'm off to go and see my friend Filthy Man. There's got to be somewhere we can buy Moongrass, right? That isn't... that isn't Crescent. Let's go Archstone the Small King. Let's go back to... There was another person by a... Oh, hang on. There was Filthy Woman that I accidentally killed. When those horrible rat creatures were trying to chase us down. Okay. Let's go and see Filthy Man. Hello, Filthy Man. I want to do a 100% boss run in this as well. Still Crescent Moongrass. Bollocks. I want to do a 100% boss run in this as well. But I don't know if the online, or lacking the world tendency, I should say, will affect that. If you know of any bosses we should kind of start preparing for in advance, whether that is world tendency that I could do between videos or something like that, please let me know. I guess we'll go to this one next then. The old hero Archstone. So we've beaten... So the first one we couldn't go through because that was the one with the fog wall, right? So I assume that's the final boss of the game. Behind here is immediately another fog wall. That's what makes me think this might be the other boss immediately. Unless it's just, Oh my god, I think it actually is. Is the last part of this game just going to be... Oh, hello. Oh, we find a big moth. It's a Moonlight Butterfly. Oh my god, it's fucking Mothra. Is this the boss? Oh, this is going to be some good vengeance, given these things have been pissing me off the entire time. Oh, this is very Legend of Zelda. Good god. Oh, it's got a little battalion under it as well. Great. That's just what I wanted to hear. Alright, come on then. The Storm King. Okay. I mean, if you're flying, we're going to have an issue here, Chief. Because I don't know if I can hit you. Tangent Storm, you need a sword that can rend the sky. I'm going to take a wild guess. New Moongrass. Is this just a fucking Yorm fight? Because is that not the same as the message before Yorm the Giant? You know what, let's just avoid all this. There was an item... Or maybe not. I could have sworn... Oh, was it that lizard I saw? Oh, no, there is an item. Oh, there's 2 of the crystals as well. Hello. Withdrawal sword. Thank you. It's Storm Ruler. Oh, it is the Yom fight. Great. Okay, so I assume the same thing applies then. Oh, I actually equip it, moron. I assume the same thing applies, that we charge up like a secondary attack or something along those lines. Oh, we can't enchant it. Makes a lot of sense. Oh my god, it's identical. Oh, very cool. Well, it's actually a lot quicker than the Yom sword, but that's alright. Right. Kill him. Dead. Oh, this is vengeance. Mighty, mighty vengeance. Holy shit, I've never felt so vindicated in my life. This is for Steve. Okay, right. Kill him. Oh, missed that one. Okay, that's fine. Get him. The only thing I'm concerned about here is they might be able to outdamage us much faster than I can outdamage them. So we've got to kill all the little ones first, and then... Oh, the big one is up there. I don't know how this works. Maybe I should just try and aim for the big one. Well, taking out the ads is probably more advisable on hindsight. It looks like their spears actually, weirdly enough, can't hit us mid... Oh, hello. Mid-animation. Get him now? Yeah! Can we just keep... Okay, right. Okay, good shit, good shit, good shit. I'm just going to let him come to us. Are there any other ads to kill? There's one more. Oh, God. It's got a weird range to it, this weapon, actually. What is that? Oh! I thought that was a texture glitch. It's actually just his big fuck-off tail. Right, let's go for his friend. Be gone. Oh, shit. Use up a lot of stamina to fuck those up, so be a bit more careful. Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. Okay. All the little ones are dead. Okay, now all we got to do is focus on the big boy. Am I supposed to hit him in the eye? Ow! Christ, I didn't even notice he was doing anything, to be honest with you. Big old tornado fella. Get killed. Oh, God, how did that miss? Oh, he's much larger than I remembered. Get killed. Okay, do you think we can get another one? Apparently not. I'm going to try and hit him in the eye this time. I feel like the eye is the... I mean, it's obviously doing damage either way. This is really the whole boss fight. I feel like they wanted to do a load of gimmicky boss fights for the big demons, didn't they? Maybe none of them are just a straight boss fight. I would be kind of a shame, I think, in some ways, but I get it that you want to do something... God, it's so loud. I'm so sorry. I get that you want to do something different for the end of the game, but it would kind of be a bit of a shame in a way to have all of the final boss fights be gimmicks, just because you spent the whole game obviously building up your character to your specific build style, play style, stats, whatever. Because all of these have been... I mean, the monk fight, I just don't get. I just don't understand what the hell the plan was with that was. But obviously the dragon god was just fire a couple of ballista, hit him in the chin until he dies. This thing just seems to be having patience, which is the one thing... I mean, it's the ultimate foil for me, realistically. Come on. I'm going to hit him in the eye this time. Don't think it does any bonus damage or anything like that, but we can... Ow! That really hurts. Please stop that. Ugh. Come on, really? Fuck off. There we go. I hate to say it, but it looks like there's going to be 2 more passes at this rate. Let's see if we can get one more. Damn it. Oh, well. Okay, so, again, my other thing I was talking about earlier seems like it might be true as well, that after the final bosses of each area, it is just the big boss as well. It looks like there actually might not be much more to the game after this stage. Oh, how did that not hit? Oh, God, we're going to get hit now. Oh! Nice work, nice work, nice work. One more hit, and I think we're done. So then, the next area is... oh, it's just the one after the Leech Lord, isn't it? Remaining. And then we go back to the first area where we fought the Tower Knight, and I assume that's it. I have no idea. I don't want to potentially risk... If an area looks obviously like it could be the final boss fight of the game, I won't go into it until I've... What is that over there? Oh, is that the fog wall in the distance? Until I know that... For definite whether or not it is the final boss, just in case we missed any optional boss fights at all. Right, come on, Chief. Yeah, I was going to say, I was a little bit too early anyway, so thank you for interrupting me there. Please don't kill me, though. Alright, that'll do it. Thank you. Storm King's trophy. Good shit. They're all only silver trophies, though. Oh, OBS actually captures that. That's a surprise. They are all only silver trophies, so it implied to me that the game does get a bit more difficult. Alright, what have we got there? Shard of Cloudstone. Good shit. I assume they're all shards of Cloudstone, are they? Oh, there's an item around here. Some more shards of Cloudstone, which I'm probably never going to use. I should have dropped off some stuff at my good man Stockpile Thomas. Such a weird name for an NPC. Cleaner Jeremy. 69,000 souls as well. Jesus. Oh, right. Somebody said that apparently if we kill bosses in... I can't get that one. If we kill bosses in human form, we get more souls for it. I mean, which, if the case, is fantastic news. Might explain why... I think that was in response to us killing the old hero. Because we got a ridiculous amount of souls from that. Maybe I should use the Stone of Inferior Lies if we ever die again before we fight any more bosses here. Miracle capacity is increased. Nice. And then a bit more vitality probably couldn't go amiss. Right, okay. Let me try that Moonlight Sword then. I guess we're probably done with Storm Ruler as well. Obviously after Yorm, it's fucking pointless, so we might as well just go and chuck that at my man Stockpile Thomas. There you go, friend. You can have all of this. I don't want that. You can see where I fought a load of those slugs and got a load of the Sucker Stone or whatever it was. Extremely rare. Pure Cloudstone. Not that rare. Just have to kill a big moth. Alright. I'm going to keep the Meat Cleaver just as a backup in case this ends up being garbage. I'll store any duplicate rings we've got as well. And probably rings, let's be reasonable here, that I'm never going to use. Black Phantom's Detect is obviously pointless. I know it's only a small amount. Decrease damage from falls. Not going to use that one. Besides that, the rest I can see maybe having some practical application at some stage. So, it's probably worth a tiny little bit of extra weight. Okay, everything else I think is worth... Oh, right, take the Storm Demon Soul. We got a Storied Hero Soul there as well.
We are indebted to you.
Thank you. Okay, next area then. We go through the Archstone of the Chieftain, down the Dirty Colossus Hole. It's a great day for Grandple Krap. Oh, I had 25,000 souls. Is there nothing I could have done with that? I guess it probably wasn't quite enough for a level up. Oh, but we had a hero soul, didn't we, in a backpack? I'm not going to risk this. Let me go back and get this level, and then we'll come and fight what I assume is the last boss just down that hole. Probably shouldn't be using a new weapon, I will admit, to fight a new boss, just in case it is absolute garbage, but... I mean, further rolls. That alone might save our life. Right, what you got for me? Let's go for a bit more vitality. Goodbye. Alright. Let's see. Is it another gimmicky boss? I imagine it would probably be... If I had to take a guess, 4 gimmicky bosses, then 1 non-gimmicky boss. It's, like, really hard. Maybe to lull you into a false sense of security before they throw something really tricky at you or something like that. Oh, God. Oh, really? You can't slide down it? You can't jump down it? Good God. Okay. Never take another ladder in this game. Goodbye. Oh, dear. Almost missed that then. That looks like a boss fight to me. Okay. Let's see what the final boss in this area is then. Can I enchant this? I assume not because it's already... Yeah, right. It's already a magical weapon. I guess we might as well unequip our thing just in case we want even faster rolls. Let's do it. What the fuck is this going to be? Gravelord Nito. Is it going to be a big dirty slug? It's got to be an insect of some sort, right? Or not? Okay, there's a bunch of dead fellas. And there is a glowing light. It's a lady. It's Irina. She's covered in blood. Hello. Okay, she seems friendly. Yeah, she seems... Oh, Jesus. Oh, it's a white knight, quite literally.
Go forth, Galvinland.
Oh, Jesus. She's a necromancer, I would assume?
May you be unharmed.
May you be unharmed. Oh, it's the Aegis tonight. Okay, is he our boss then? Galvinland? Or maybe it's a Maiden Astria. Oh.
Slayer of demons.
I guess it's a bunch of enemies that we have to fight then.
For the lost and
Oh, this is interesting. Okay.
there is nothing here for you to pillage or plunder.
I disagree.
Please, Leave quietly.
I'm not sure I like our sword yet, but obviously I'll give it a go. Well, there's our boy. I'm going to take a punt that he's immortal and we just have to, like, ignore him, run around him, kill the maiden or something like that. I don't know. We'll give it a go at least. He's got a health bar, so my theory is completely wrong. Yeah, block this shit. Ow! Oh, God!
May you rot in the deepest.
Okay, here's a white knight. Let's go ahead and equip very briefly. Oh, I was going to say some crescent moongrass. All right. I don't know if I can even hit him. Excuse me. It says on this weapon description that no shield will block it. I've clearly been led astray. I've been sold a fraud. Oh, we can damage him. 16 damage. 16 damage. I mean, we can damage him. That's the important thing. I'm thinking we swap to the meat cleaver, seeing as apparently our magic sword that no shield will block is ironically blocked immediately by his fucking shield. This thing also hits a lot harder. Brilliant. Hello? Sorry, can I convince you to... Maybe that's the only way to damage him. I genuinely think we may have the one folly to him here. This might take a while, because I genuinely might attempt to kill this fella. Oh! We actually did! What do you think, backstab? We can damage him. I gotta kind of bait out an attack. There we go. Nothing. Neither of us can hit one another. Well, he can't hit us either. That's the important thing. Because his fucking hammer keeps getting caught on the roof. I just still get the feeling. This is not a dude we're supposed to kill, is it?
You abandoned us long ago.
What is he talking about?
What right do you have?
What are you chatting about? I'm gonna slay you. Look, we killed the first two bosses really quick, so I'm gonna dedicate the rest of the episode to killing this man that I'm convinced you're not supposed to kill. 30... Okay. Well, look, hey. If it's a battle of pure HP, we're gonna win, because we've got a regenerating ring. 48 points. God, fuck, this is gonna take a long time. If I can get that triple combo in, though, while he's stunned, that's all we gotta do. Get out. Get in with 3 swings. 1, 2, 3. Back off. Bait out an attack. Rinse and repeat forever. Come on. I just want to know what happens if you kill him. 2, 3. Maybe again. Maybe you are supposed to kill the maiden first. I'm sure. But we can use this to have a nice chat. So after Demon Souls, which I assume hasn't got much longer to it, maybe like 1, 2 more episodes, if my predictions hold true. What's next on the cards? As much as I'd love to do Bloodborne, I haven't got a capture card yet. And also I'd have to kind of redo my setup a little bit for it. We are on the verge of moving, like, within a couple of months as well. Like within a month, I should say, of moving house. At which point I'll be able to get a much better setup for capturing off of a PlayStation. Because I would have to run it through one of my PC monitors with the splitter and then bring up my recording on the other side. But then I wouldn't be able to monitor audio or anything like that, if that makes sense. So hopefully I'll be able to get room for a third monitor at some stage for things like that. So Bloodborne will probably come then. But that is still a month away. And Demon Souls hasn't taken us that long. Part of me genuinely wants to give Sekiro a second chance. But I don't know if I can commit to seeing that all the way through to the end. I really don't know if I can. Because it's... I found Sekiro when I played it, like, incredibly frustrating. And I do not like parrying. And there are no strength builds in Sekiro for fairly obvious reasons. So I don't know if me and that game are going to get along. I could go for Dark Souls 3 and throw in a pure randomizer on it, so enemy and item randomizer, because that'll add at least a little bit of difficulty variation. Or we go on to Dark Souls 1. Now, I've never played Dark Souls 1 before. However, Dark Souls 1 did come out after Demon Souls, and I don't like the idea of doing any of these games in order. I want it to be the most out-of-order experience possible. So we've gone Dark Souls 2, Demon Souls. Then if we go Dark Souls 3, back to... And then if we went... No, because Bloodborne... I suppose Bloodborne did come out before Dark Souls, but they're very close in terms of release. So depending on how fast... I honestly don't think it would take me a month to do Dark Souls 2, because I know all the maps. Unlike this game. And Dark Souls 1, where I haven't got a fucking clue. Oh, Jesus, this is painful. So I'm thinking, right, come on, bait this out. So I'm thinking we do Dark Souls 3, and that I think would probably only take maximum a couple of weeks. And then go on to Dark Souls 1, which I have some knowledge about, and obviously it's a bit more well-documented than Demon Souls, so I might be able to find a bit more, you know, builds or whatever else. Obviously, people still kind of religiously play that game. And then after that, we could go to Bloodborne, and then maybe Sekiro. Maybe Sekiro. I'm not entirely convinced. Like, there's a debate about whether or not you can include Bloodborne as a Souls game. I think it should be included without a shadow of a doubt. Sure, it's got a lot of very different mechanics, but it's much more similar than fucking Sekiro at the end of the day, so I'm not even sure if I want to include that in the list. But there's a reason they call it Soulsborne and not Sekiro Soulsborne. Soulicaroborn. Copyright. Might steal that one. Right, we've almost beat Maiden Astra's body, and then I assume we're literally just going to go down there and pummel this poor girl without her friend around. This might be... the only reason I'm doing this, right, is because I feel like this sword, based on its description... Did he just fucking parry us, you bitch? The only reason I'm doing this is because I feel like this is the only... Potentially the only weapon in the game that will allow us to do... Is he healing? Do not... Oh, you motherfucker. Oh, I hate you. Because it's the only weapon, I think, in the game that might actually allow us to do this stupid fucking thing. How did he do that, then? Get backstabbed. You know, I saw the opportunity, and I thought we should probably take it. Could I just repeatedly backstab him? Hang on, hang on, hang on. Oh, or not. There's got to be a way to kill this guy, but also... I've already committed way too much time to do it. I'm not going to try that shit again. I'm sure you probably can kill him. Maybe there's a trophy. Maybe there's a rare drop. Fuck this. We're going to do it the intended way, which I assume is just killing her dead, rather than try to kill her friend. I would love to try that at some point, though, but the video's literally overran purely down to that fella. God, I wish I'd known he'd have healed. Otherwise, I'd have been a lot more aggressive. Oh, well. Moving on. That's really annoying. But yeah, I'm not really sure what game will come after this, but it'll definitely still be a Souls game. Because I want to get all of those done first, just to say I've done them all. Right, where is she then? So there's her friend. I guess we just go this way? Is that the sort of implication here? So a buddy just, I guess, will come and hunt us down. And we've just got to avoid him. And just about every other fucking thing here. That's my guess. Oh, it's a swamp as well. Is this... It's a botchling. Botchlings! Get out of my way. That is garbage game design. I've never been more annoyed in my fucking life. What the fuck was that? What a complete joke. Just glitched to the stage into a group of angry little babies. Good shit. Right. Let's fucking try that again. I still don't know what the mechanic of this area is. Again, this is all just an assumption that we have to avoid that guy while dealing damage to the other woman. I'm not entirely sure. Well, we found... It's another gimmick boss. It's just occurred to me. It is just another gimmick boss, isn't it? Jesus. Hope one of these is a real boss fight. I assume she's somewhere in this way, given that's where all these idiots are praying to. Jump down here. Be good. Fought the plague. Oh, is that an intended mechanic that they hold you in place? I see. And there's her again. I see. Right, so... Right, okay, so she's down there, so the idea is get past the other guy and then kill her somehow. Maybe she dies in one hit or something weird like that. This is not a boss suited to me. Again, patience is not my strong suit, so this is absolutely the worst fucking boss for me possible, ever. Okay, let's try this again. Cat ring! Should have kept the cat ring. We could just drop down here. I'm going to see if we can bait that dude out and scoot past him again while he's on the floor from a backstab. Or we could do that. You know, that's what I meant to say. Or alternatively, we'll fall down here and probably get swamped by these fetuses. And, die horribly. Because we can't roll. Wow, this is horrendous. I'm just going to let them kill me. This is just fucking awful. Phantom, you were not able to achieve your goal. You must leave this world. Please, sir, I was actually saying this in Discord earlier. I think this whole area, and this boss fight has kind of cemented it, I think maybe the worst area in any Souls game, by far. I mean, comparable stages, you've got Blighttown. At least you've got maneuverability. And it goes to lots of different branching areas, right? So you haven't even got the linearity of this level. You've got the Gutter from Dark Souls 2. It's dark, sure, that's maybe the only annoying thing, that and the fucking sheer cliffs, but that might be the only annoying thing about it. Then you've got Farron Keep from Dark Souls 3. That's not really much of an issue at all, in my opinion. I don't think that's too bad. Shit, I don't think we can get down from here either, can we? What if we bait her boyfriend out? Oh, he backs off over to her. I was going to say maybe bait her boyfriend out and then run round the other way. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, this is not a good area for me. I'm already losing my goddamn mind with it. But yeah, Farron Keep. Excuse me. Oh, these fucking things are driving me insane. Please get out of the way. Please get out of the way. I'm not wasting my healing on this as well. Fuck off. Excuse me. Not even doing anything. They're just in the way. Please move. Oh, I hate them. God, I hate you all. Just fucking kill me. Farron Keep. Sure, similar that you can't really roll, but you can at least fat roll in it. And the point I made about Farron Keep was, like, it's all equidistant from the bonfire in the center of Farron Keep. So if you die, you don't have to run all the way back to the fucking start. Or you don't have to rely on a shortcut or anything like that. It's all the same distance to the bonfires. And even then, you've still got that level of maneuverability. Sure, the area of the Basilisk is a bit annoying, but I've never had an issue with Farron Keep. This place is just fucking horrendous. Not in terms of difficulty. I don't think it's a difficult zone. I just think in terms of design, denying you the ability to dodge is a pretty hefty thing to take away from the player, given that it's your primary line of defense, unless you parry like a coward. Right, come on then. I hate you. I swear to God, if it turns out we've just got to sneak past him and hit her once, I'm going to be very annoyed. Ooh, you failed. Right, come here, you fucking shit. Come here. Call it the plague. I don't give a fuck about the plague. Right, go on, have it.
Stop.
Stop.
Please
You're
stop.
fucking dead. Oh god, here comes a friend. How do we do this? Because he's just going to wail on us now. Yeah, I don't get this boss fight at all. I just don't understand what you kind of intended to do with it. I'm not actually supposed to kill him, am I? Because I don't want to sit here for another 45 minutes swinging away at a mostly invulnerable dude. I'll give it one more attempt. If not, I'm going to have to look up a guide or something, because I genuinely don't know what we're supposed to do here. Like, I feel like there's a puzzle involved with it, because every other boss has had some weird gimmick. Like, is there a fancy weapon to use? Is there something in the scenery? Like, this whole area here, is there something over here I'm supposed to do? Maybe kill all the fellas worshipping her? But that doesn't seem right. I just feel like it's an intended mechanic that I've completely missed somewhere in this room. Let's have an explore, see what there is. Hello, friends. Do you know what I'm supposed to be doing? Because I feel like wailing on this dude for 45 minutes is not. I mean, we were close to pulling this off, but I just feel like that isn't the way. Where's he gone? Oh, he's fucked off. Oh, he's all the way down there. Stands over by her now. Cool. Oh, look, there's an item next to her. I wonder if that does something. I wonder if it's like a weapon that will kill her dead. Shoot her out of the sky or whatever it is we're supposed to do. I'm going to switch over. Actually, I was going to say I'll switch over to my meat cleaver, but if this sword is genuinely anything that can harm this fella, maybe not. Let's see if I can kill him now. That's it. Switch to one-handed. Because this, I feel like, is a lot easier to fight him in without a ceiling to do me in. Oh, we can interrupt him, look, with our two-handed attack. Don't you dare. Fuck off. I'm going to try and kill this guy. We'll give it one more attempt to kill this guy. If he gets me or parries me or some shit. Okay, well. Wow, he can insta-kill us too. Jesus. Yeah, there's a puzzle here that I'm not getting. So, I think I'm going to go consult the guide on this one. Well, congratulations. You're the first of the big demon bosses to actually have beaten me here. That's only because I don't really know what I'm doing. Back to the Nexus, Grandple Krap. run with your tail between your legs to tomorrow, where I will try and work out what the hell is going on with this boss. Thank you for watching. How do I wave again? If to hold down X until this comes up, and then give you a bit of a wave. Tomorrow.